Lucy?
Five more minutes. You go feed the baby. You feed her.
Lucy. Lucy.
Oh, I'm not home.
No, remember you came over here last night so DV's men would see you and I here together alone.
Right, that's it. I guess I'm just not used to waking up without Scott. Did he call again?
No. No, he has not. Not since last night. I imagine that he and Eve are halfway to New York in the air right now.
Oh, well, you know, I hope they find that incriminating evidence on Bordiso really quickly, because this whole staged, phony breakup is getting really kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, the good news is at least DV seems to have backed off a bit for the time being. Okay, how about some coffee?
Coffee? No. You know, I'd like it if you had some green tea. You know what? You really shouldn't be drinking coffee either. I mean, green tea has caffeine and everything, but it's better for your body.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay.
Hello? I hope it's not too early to come by, but I need... Lucy! Lucy!
Oh, I haven't seen you since you died.
Yeah,
Oh, but I mean, we thought you were dead, but you weren't really dead, and you're really alive.
It's
I
so
missed you.
wonderful to see you, and to see you here. To see you here. What are you doing here?
Can't this heap go any faster? I thought you were in a hurry to break into DV's office.
You get out there and flap your wings, then. I am in a hurry. After seeing the blueprint to his office, I want to find out about that little room.
I'll bet that's where he keeps his dead bodies.
I bet that's where he keeps the information that links him to being Cobra.
And maybe proof that my son is still alive.
Are you all right with this bit to distract him while I look through the office?
Yeah. Finding out about my son is the most important question I've ever faced in my life. I'm definitely up for this.
Hey.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. And put out your hands.
Is this one of those trust in your marriage exercises?
Okay, now open.
Hey, it's a black thingy.
It's an ashtray. I hate arts and crafts, obviously, but Rachel told me to be more cooperative around here.
Well, it's quite a piece of work.
Well, it took me all of 20 minutes. It's made with flour and water, so don't actually use it. It's a wedding present.
Well, it's the best 20 minutes of creativity I've ever seen. Thank you.
Well, I was going to give it to you last night. I knew we didn't have a visit scheduled, but I thought you might just drop by.
Right. I was going to. Something came up. It's actually something I need to tell you about.
You look nervous.
Look, I don't know how you're going to react to this, so I'm just going to say it. Eve moved back in with me.
Why did Eve move back in with you? Better yet, why did she move out of the lighthouse in the first place?
I guess Kevin turned out not to be the love of her life after all.
They seemed so happy it made your stomach turn.
Yeah, well, Kevin had a roving eye. You know, ended up breaking Eve's heart. She had no place to go, no one to turn to. So I offered her a room back.
That was considerate of you. It's time for my group session.
You sound really understanding about all this.
Oh, I understand the situation very well. Which is why I want you to take back your generous offer and throw Eve out on her butt.
When, we showed you that picture, your son implied that you might have had it through Bordiso.
Ancient history.
Yeah, but still, you got very upset.
Well, not just because of you guys bringing up something that I didn't want to think about, but because I was afraid that if DV found out about our son, he would make me pay for keeping it a secret.
Well, how are you gonna feel about showing this picture to him of your son that I found in the cabin?
It's gonna give me the willies, I'll tell you that. But I'll be okay, you know. It'll buy us some time while you fish through DV's office.
Look, Eve, we don't have to do this if you don't want to.
No, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. It's not like I'm just gonna show him the picture and say, hey, is this our son? I mean, I'm just gonna show him the picture, and, you know, the way he reacts should be able to tell me what I need to know.
Well, we're coming on the final approach here.
Okay, I'll make the call.
Bordiso.
DV, it's Eve.
Well, this is a surprise, Eve.
Well, I've got an even bigger one for you. I'm on my way into town. How about we meet at Jorgensen's in an hour?
I'll be there with bells on.
He took the bait.
What?
He took the bait.
Good, let's reel him in.
Ah, well, ta-da! Here I am, all showered and fresh and ready to face the day, and what?
You look like Lucy. You even sound like Lucy. But I must have had a relapse because I think I'm hallucinating.
Oh, no. Victor, go ahead. Pinch me. You're not hallucinating. You're right, it's me. I am definitely here.
Victor? Well, what a wonderful surprise. I thought I heard your voice.
Oh, I stopped by to pick up a videotape I think I may have left in my room. I've been trying to persuade Mary to take a jump with me.
Really? Oh, skydiving. How exciting. That's
Yes,
wonderful.
I shot the video the last time I went. Well, why are we talking about that? What I really want to know is
Victor, you're not talking about the video where your parachute didn't open. You had to resort to your backup chute?
Yes, but why are we talking about
Oh,
parachutes?
no, Victor,
What
listen, I would put the old kibosh on showing Mary that video. She's not going to want... Kevin, she's not going to want to jump, is she?
I have to say, I'm with
No.
Lucy. You
Don't
can't show her
show
that.
the
She will
video,
never take a
please.
plunge.
Pardon me,
Get my dress
excuse me,
done.
pardon me. Aren't we, some of us, ignoring a large pink elephant in the middle of the room? I mean, the one who woke up this morning wearing Kevin's pajama top? Now, if anybody in the group has an explanation, please feel free. Jump right in.
You know, Victor, if I were you, and then you'd be me, and then I'd be wondering why I was here, too.
Not to mention wearing Monk's pajama top.
Victor, I understand that you've become very fond of Eve, but the truth is, we've been having some troubles.
Since when?
Since things happened between me and Kevin.
Things? What sort of things?
Well, Victor, you are an adult. I'll just say it. Man and woman.
Without
Kind of
going
things.
into it, Victor, suffice to say that Lucy and I have found our way back to each other.
What about Eve and Scott?
Eve and Scott, well, they're not very happy about it.
Well, to say the least,
Well, it
I'm
wasn't
sure.
something we planned.
Oh, no. Heck no, Victor. It just sort of happened,
Just
didn't it? Happened.
happened.
Yeah.
I hoped I'd be able to say you nearly had me fooled, at least for a minute, but I couldn't keep a straight face.
Victor, this isn't a joke.
I've been around too long to buy that kind of poppycock. And to think that what the four of you have been through together, now would someone like to take a pass at the truth?
Victor was the one person I didn't think we could fool.
I know that, but I thought we should at least try.
Well, you tried and you failed. Now, is there any hope the truth will be nearly as entertaining? You could start with that man I saw outside, sitting in the front seat of his car, pretending to study a map.
Oh, okay, that man followed me here. That man works for David Bordiso.
We're trying to convince Mr. Bordiso that Scott and Lucy have broken up and that Lucy and I are back together.
Yes, because we think that Bordiso's one theme here is to definitely try and ruin Scott and mine's relationship. So we want to make him think he's succeeded.
I see. And I presume that when he has dropped his guard, you and Scott will make some sort of move against him.
You prove it over and over again. You're very good at this spy thing.
And you're not. What is supposed to be the point of all of this?
Victor, the point is we want to get David Bordiso off our backs once and for all.
And we'd like to prove once and for all whether or not Eve's son is alive.
He isn't. We've been through all of that. I thought I proved that to you.
Well, I'm afraid the facts dispute that notion. Scott found a photograph of a young boy in Deevy's cabin.
What photo?
I had reservations myself. But frankly, Victor, as long as there's a possibility that this child is alive, we can't just drop it. It's not here. I guess Eve took it with her.
This is all wrong.
No, Victor, this is not wrong. What is wrong is Bordiso trying to destroy all of our lives. We have to fight back.
Lucy, somebody's going to get hurt.
Oh, Victor, we are way, way past that. Don't you see? Bordiso wants to wipe Scott and me, my whole family, right off the face of this earth.
This operation is extremely risky.
We are willing to take those risks because we will do everything and anything it takes to stop Bordiso.
I didn't expect you to wait for me.
We weren't finished.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing more to say.
Julie, you have nothing to worry about with Eve moving back into my place.
She could find out about Christina, and that would blow everything we've been working for. No, there is too much at stake to have her snooping around.
Wait a minute, who says she's gonna snoop?
Oh, give me a break. Eve's as nosy as they come, and she certainly has no sympathy for me.
Look, Eve may not be a big fan of yours, but she's not out to get you.
The woman is a vampire. And she can't hurt you as long as you don't invite her into your home.
If we keep her close, I can control the situation. Maybe even convince her that you're innocent.
Well, you don't have to have her sleeping under the same roof to do that.
Julie, come on, she's a friend. She's been hurt really bad. I mean, she shouldn't be alone right now.
Oh, so Chris rides into the rescue.
No, I'm just returning the favor, okay? She's done a lot for me in the past.
Well, I don't care if she's thrown herself in front of a bus for you. I don't want her living in your apartment with everything that's going on.
Well, I guess we have a problem, because I won't kick her out.
Still sitting in the same booth?
I like consistency in my life.
You mean control?
I ordered your usual.
Like I said, control.
Oh, my, what an attitude. Are you still in pain over discovering the love of your life in bed with Lucy?
I'm not here to discuss Kevin.
All right. I'll take what's on Eve's mind for 100.
Mr. Bordiso's office?
Yeah, this is Metro Delivery. I got a package here for a D something Bordiso.
That's Mr. Bordiso. Bring it up.
A bit of a problem, sweetheart. See, I'm double parked. So unless you want to pay for my ticket, I'll come back tomorrow. It is marked urgent, though.
Okay, it's lunchtime anyway. I'll be right down.
All right, honey. Yeah, look, she's on her way down. Give her the package. And don't screw it up. Right. Sesame.
I have a confession to make. They say time heals all wounds, so I don't know about that, but what I know is time changes a man. And things aren't always what they seem.
Escape with Roy DeLuca, only on General Hospital, ABC Daytime.
But have you had some indication that Bordiso believes any of this?
Well, I sure hope so, because I hate being separated from Scott and the girls like this, and I'd hate to think we're doing all of this for nothing.
Well, DV seemed to be eating it up when he walked in on you and I in the act.
Surely that's taking things a bit far, isn't it?
No, Victor, we weren't, actually in the act. We were just lying in bed together naked. We weren't doing anything.
Just lying in bed together naked.
We were faking it. Don't worry.
Right, and very well, I might add. Well, not that I'm usually very good at faking it. Not at all. Well,
I
not
would
usually.
concur with what...
Well, I certainly understand. You have to do anything you can to make the story convincing, but I do wish that you would let me in on things from the very beginning.
But wait, this is perfect. Now you know. You're in. You're in. We can do things together now.
So, you two are a team again?
I rather resent that tone. I think Lucy and I make a splendid team.
Of course you do. And those arrests for pandering and prostitution, those never happened, right?
Honest mistake on the part of law enforcement.
A minor snafu.
If I have to be here with you, then maybe we can find something to do to pass the time. I know. I've got a brand new accordion I've been dying to take for a test drive.
Live entertainment to keep us company. Okay.
As much as I'd love to hear it, I think it's better if we're left alone. You see, we do want the guy outside to tell DV that Lucy and I are spending time together, alone.
Well, I should be getting home anyway. I'm tracking that hurricane on my new cable modem setup. It seems to be a lot more powerful than that one that we drove through when we were in Florida looking for Lucy.
That one caused a lot of damage.
If you need me, call.
Seems like a long time ago since we were in Florida.
Sure does. You know, the irony couldn't escape me when Eve walked in and saw you and I together.
Except when you found Scott and me together, that was very, very real. Do you realize it's been almost a year since all of that happened, and we never have ever discussed it?
Maybe it's time we did.
I'm sick of going back and forth on this. Why is it important for you to have Eve so close?
Come on, Julie. It's not like she's cooking me dinner every night, prancing around in a see-through nightie.
Oh, don't you wish?
I knew it. I knew it. You're jealous.
Of course I'm not.
Of course you are. That's why you don't want Eve moving back in with me. This isn't about her finding out about Christina and ruining your chances of getting out of here.
Oh.
Wait, where are you going?
See, your ego is taking up all the air in the room.
Wait a minute. Wait. Eve and I are friends. We have never been anything more.
See, it doesn't matter to me one way or another.
Well, that's too bad, because I would kind of hope you'd wonder who I'm spending my time with, especially another woman.
What do you care if I care?
What's the point of my caring if you don't care?
That is brilliant logic. Could you run that by me again?
I would be a fool to mess around on a woman who can handle a set of steak knives.
Rachel warned us, no more serial killer jokes.
Well, she's not here. And I know you better than Rachel does. And no one is going to tell me what I can or cannot say to my wife.
I am your wife, aren't I?
And no one is going to come between us now. Hey, nothing could.
What would you do if I really did want to kick Eve out?
I'd kick her out.
Then she can stay. On one condition.
What's that?
She has to come and speak with me first.
If you're not going to eat, would you at least tell me why you wanted to see me? I suspect it wasn't a complaint about the city.
Well, being in a place where I spent some of the worst moments of my life makes me sick to my stomach.
And you thought I'd be interested in this information?
Well, it certainly hasn't ruined your appetite.
I have to get back to the office. When you have something to discuss with me, something other than the effects of Manhattan on the state of your mind...
DV, aren't you supposed to be the epitome of good manners? The gracious host. That's what all the tabloids say. Are you just gonna walk out on me?
As beautiful as you are, I just now got bored. And I've got work to do.
Fine. Who is this?
Seek and you shall find.